Tonight on Documentify TV. For centuries, the vast wilderness of northern Ontario has held some secrets. But in 2018, a simple act of nature, a fallen tree, provided an unexpected catalyst. As its powerful roots tore from the earth, they removed layers of soil, exposing the granite bedrock beneath. What was revealed on that granite rock face left investigating archaeologists stunned in silence. For 7 years, this profound discovery has been under meticulous investigation. Archaeologist Ryan Primrose, who received initial photos of the site in 2018, began his work immediately. He and his team understood the gravity of the find and chose to keep their findings confidential. They did not want to release information publicly until they had a chance to thoroughly study and understand exactly what it was they had uncovered. Now, we reveal the full scope of their investigation. The investigation began in the rugged bush not far from the town of Wawa, Ontario. Here, carved deeply into the bedrock, Ryan Primrose, an archaeologist, discovered a remarkable set of markings. He'd been working on these carvings since 2018, meticulously documenting them. The main find, 255 symbols, arranged in a precise square, about 3.9 by 4.9 feet. These weren't random etchings. Adjacent to this main inscription, a detailed carving of a boat with 16 figures on board, plus 14 X's, stood out. The depth of these carvings suggests a significant investment of time, perhaps weeks of dedicated effort. Primrose quickly identified the symbols as Nordic runes, part of the ancient Futhark language. Initially, a compelling yet ultimately incorrect theory emerged. Could these be the work of Vikings from over a millennium ago? To unravel this, Primrose enlisted Professor Henrik Williams, a leading runology expert from Sweden. Under difficult conditions, often under a tarp in the cold, Williams meticulously analyzed the runes. His findings were revelatory. The runic characters, he concluded, spelled out the Lord's Prayer in Swedish. Williams traced this specific runic version back to a 1611 runic version that was republished in the 19th century. This crucial detail shifted our investigation dramatically. The prevailing theory, now supported by the evidence, points to a much more recent origin, the early to mid-1800s. The wear on the carvings themselves corroborates this timeline. Williams's expert opinion points to a clear suspect. It must have been a Swede. Subsequent research by Primrose revealed that the Hudson's Bay Company did indeed hire Swedes in the 1800s to work at their remote trading posts in the Canadian wilderness, including the Michipicoten post, located not far from our discovery site. So, the who and the when started to coalesce, but the why remains a puzzle for our ongoing inquiry. Primrose speculates this could have been a dedicated spot for religious worship, perhaps a gathering place for those Swedish traders, or even the solitary devotion of a single individual. The absence of any other artifacts nearby only deepens the mystery of its precise purpose. Why was this sacred text, along with its boat and figures, so deeply etched into Canadian bedrock? The mystery continues. Ryan Primrose is now working to secure the site, hoping to develop it into a historical attraction, protected for future generations to ponder. What profound motivation drove a lone individual or a small group to undertake such an arduous, deliberate act of faith in the unforgiving Canadian wilderness of the 19th century? That's it for today's video, folks. See you next time, right here on Documentify TV.